Okay guys, today we're going to do a real quick down and dirty on how I load an Alice pack. Now there are a million ways to load a rucksack. This comes down to your personal preferences and way you like to do it. But over my long years of hauling rucksacks, packs, backpacks in bushcraft, woodscraft, I've developed kind of like a little system, and that's what I'm trying to share with you. Now this is going to be in general terms because this is going to vary from camp to camp by the gear I'm carrying. As I've said in the past, for a winter camp I need a big backpack because I'm carrying a lot more bulky items like long underwear, a bigger sleeping bag, a bigger whatever, a big hammock with an underquilt, etc., etc. So that's going to change. But the Alice pack, being a medium pack, is more of a summer type bag, summer, spring, early fall. Okay? So I'm going to sit the pack down over here on the ground and we're going to go through how I load it, the procedure I go through, and my mindset of how I set it up. Okay? Okay. Now here's my Alice pack with stuff just thrown in it. I'm going to pull it out and lay it over here to the side to organize it. Now what you should do is, the first thing you do is decide what are the weather conditions, what gear do I need, how do I need it. Alright, I've got my Alice pack completely cleaned out. Now I'm going to take my liner. Now if you don't have a fancy liner like this, trash bags work just fine. Just double bag it. Okay? Making sure it's full so it's down to the bottom but it isn't kinked up or nothing. Alright. In the very bottom is going to go my clothing. Now this is a Ranger roll of a pair of underwear, a t-shirt, rephrase. It is socks, underwear, and t-shirt. Okay? I will roll this up at home ahead of time. And then I will use the sleeve as a binder to keep it all together. Commonly nicknamed Ranger rolling, because Army Rangers would do this with socks and etc. Now since I'm putting it inside of this waterproof bag, I don't have to put it in an individual carrier. If I was not going to have it inside something like that, I would put these in individual things to keep these dry. Now these are going to go all the way to the bottom on one side. Now, weather conditions. If I'm not expecting rain of any shape, I carry a complete rain set that is a pair of pants and an Adirondack rain jacket right there. They will go in the very bottom because these are extra clothing. These are also wind barriers, so if it turns cooler than I was expecting, I can put these over my existing clothes as a wind barrier. I can sleep in these because they slide around slick easy enough inside my sleeping bag. They go all the way to the bottom. Now, the next thing is going to be my sleeping bag. This is my down bag. Now, if you've got something too bulky to go into the bag, it'll go on the outside. This is small enough I can put it inside. I'm going to put it crossways inside the bag. Push it all the way down. Now why put that so far down? Well, let's look. When I get to camp, I'm going to set up camp. I'm going to bring out my food. I'm going to do etc. And only when it's getting time to go to bed am I going to pull that sleeping bag out. Or should I pull my clothes out for me to take my bath, get the sweat off of me, and change to my dry sleeping clothes? They're in the very bottom because I won't need them. Now, suppose I would also carry an extra pair of socks that I did not bring with me out here to show you. They would go in the very bottom next to the clothing. That way I can take my arm and run down the side like this and grip it and pull it out and have my extra socks. And then take my dirty socks, put them right here, and shove my arm all the way back down to the bottom and put them in the bottom of the bag again without having to fully have to unload the whole bag. Okay? Now on top goes whatever cook pot, which I will put food into, etc. I don't carry it empty. I will have it full of food. And any other foodstuffs or whatever I'm going to need for the weekend. They will come in here like this. Now this one can lean forward, just like that. Now right here on top will go my shelter system. This is my full-size tarp with my ridge line. My stakes are carried in an outside pocket out here, so this will be my open up and grab tarp, ridge line, everything right there on top. Now I'm going to pull the bag up like this. I'm going to give the bag a twist, and then I'm going to roll it and stick it toward the front. Now I take that shock cord, come up, cinch cord, go through that loop we talked about, pull that shock cord through it, lift up hard, slide that down, pull hard, slide that down and lock it. Now that's going to stay just like that and locked. Then I'm going to put this. Now, my work gloves, I can put them in the top of the pack right here, or I'm going to put them here in the top of the flap so I can get to them quickly. Work gloves are a great thing to have because they protect your hands. Put them right in the middle, just like that. Close up the Velcro. Lift down and take my adjusted straps. Like that. Okay. Now I would load my outside pockets. Then I would put in here anything that I'm shoving up under here, like a sitting pad or whatever, a rolled up towel, whatever to put in here. This is also a good place back in here. Take a garbage bag. You know, you always need to carry your garbage bag. Fold them up flat and slide them up under here, under the frame, so it's gripped flat against it. It won't be touching you, so it won't be hot, but at the same time, it will make it easily accessible should you need one. So, that's how I load up my Alice. Well, there's my quick grab handle I showed you in that video how to grab. I want it in an organized method that my clothing and my stuff I'm not going to need very often, my wash kit, my clothing, etc. can go all the way to the bottom. In my 3 pouches out here are my quick grabs. That's going to be my fire kit. That's going to be my quick snack that I want to have on the trail. An additional canteen if I'm going to carry to be out there and easy to grab. Those type things so I don't have to go into the pack. Okay. Now when I get to my location and I'm going to sit it down, the first thing I'm going to pull out is going to be the tarp and the ridge line, right? My hammock and all would go in here as well. I didn't include that. But my hammock system would be in here. Like I use a one wind. That would be across the top and a flap cinched down on it with that. So if I'm in a rain or whatever, I can unhook, grab out my tarp, put it down, click, close it. Get my tarp up. Now sit this under the tarp, take out my hammock, put up my hammock, have all my gear ready to go. Now that trash bag I talked about, putting it back under here into the loops in the strap, I could pull that out as a whole pack cover if I want to. I prefer to use a trash bag for a pack cover, to be honest, as opposed to a designated pack cover, which can be readily handy. And One Wind makes a pack cover that's also a cargo hammock, which can be a real asset as well. It comes up and covers the whole bag and has cinch cords. But once you get to camp, it has suspension lines, so I can sling it up under my hammock or up high underneath my tarp if my tarp's real high up, to have my gear up off the ground, and that's a distinct advantage. But loading the pack in this way where I open it and it's the proper progression going down through it. So I'm gonna need food, right? Okay. I'm on the trail and I'm at lunchtime. Well, I've got quick grabs I'll put in the outer pockets. That should be my lunch. If I'm just that hungry and dang it, I want to open it up and get to the pot and do this, right? All I have to do is flip it up and out comes my hammock, out comes my tarp, and there's all my food and my cook kit right there. Easy to grab, see? It's an orderly progression so that when I get to site, it's not an argument. It's 1, 2, 3. I don't have to dig and dig and dig to find it. I know where it's relatively going to be. Hope you enjoyed this, guys. If you did, please hit that like button before you go. And as always, I thank you for your support of my channel. Till next time, I'm Blackie, wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.